In this video, we're diving into 7 transformative alternatives to nursing homes, real, practical options that reflect the evolving ways seniors are choosing to age. These aren't abstract concepts or fleeting trends. They're choices being made right now by people who want to maintain control over their lives. By the time we're done, you may find an option that resonates deeply with you or someone you care about, perhaps even shifting the way you think about aging altogether. Some of these ideas are straightforward, others might surprise you, but each one is designed with a singular purpose: to empower you to live life on your terms. The first option is one of the most empowering decisions you can make as you age: staying in your own home with the support of in-home care. For many seniors, the idea of leaving a beloved home, filled with memories, familiar smells, and personal touches, feels like losing a piece of themselves. In-home care offers a way to stay where you feel most grounded, not because you have to, but because you choose to, with the right support to make it work. This isn't about admitting you can't live alone. It's about enhancing your independence so you can live well. In-home care is incredibly flexible, tailored to your unique needs. It might mean having someone stop by a few times a week to help with chores like cooking, cleaning, or running errands. For others, it could involve more personal assistance, such as help with bathing, dressing, or managing medications. The beauty of this option is its scalability. You can adjust the level of support as your needs evolve, ensuring you're never over or under-supported. For many older adults, the simple act of sleeping in their own bed, sipping coffee from a favorite mug, or tending to a garden they've nurtured for years is profoundly meaningful. It's not about luxury, it's about the comfort of familiarity, which can have a remarkable impact on mental and emotional well-being. Research backs this up. Studies show that seniors who age in place often experience better cognitive function and lower rates of depression compared to those who relocate to institutional settings. Why? Because home isn't just a place, it's a sanctuary where your heart and mind feel secure. The routines, the sights, the sounds, they all anchor you in a way that no facility can replicate. Psychologically, staying in a familiar environment reinforces a sense of identity and control, which are critical for maintaining mental clarity and emotional resilience. Consider Ellen, a 78-year-old widow who lives in a small house she's called home for decades. Her knees aren't as strong as they once were, and she occasionally forgets to take her medications. But with a caregiver visiting 5 days a week, Ellen is thriving. She still does her morning crossword puzzles, watches birds from her kitchen window, and meets her neighbor for coffee every Sunday. The caregiver helps with tasks like grocery shopping and ensures Ellen's medications are on track, but Ellen remains in charge of her days. She didn't need to move to a facility, she just needed a little support to keep living the life she loves. That's the power of in-home care. It's not about changing who you are, but about giving you the tools to stay you. Financially, in-home care can be more affordable than many assume, especially when compared to the ongoing costs of a nursing home. Many insurance plans, including Medicare in some cases, cover certain in-home services, and there are government programs and non-profit organizations that offer financial assistance. The key is to plan ahead, exploring options like long-term care insurance or family contributions to make it sustainable. Emotionally, the payoff is immeasurable. For Ellen and countless others, in-home care is a way to protect their identity, dignity, and joy, allowing them to age with grace in the place they love most. The second option is living with family in a supportive, mutually beneficial arrangement. Multi-generational living is gaining popularity, but it's not what you might expect. This isn't about moving in with your adult children and becoming a burden or losing your independence. Instead, it's about creating a partnership where everyone, young and old, benefits. When done thoughtfully, living with family can weave care, companionship, and connection into the fabric of daily life, offering seniors a chance to remain active participants in their family's story. This arrangement works best when it's built on clear communication and mutual respect. It's not about one generation taking care of the other. It's about sharing life in a way that enriches everyone. For seniors, this might mean helping with grandchildren, sharing wisdom through family stories, or simply being a calming presence in a busy home. For younger family members, it's an opportunity to learn from your experience, gain perspective, and feel the comfort of having you close. Psychologically, this setup can significantly reduce feelings of loneliness and boost a sense of purpose. Being heard, needed, and valued isn't just nice, it's essential for mental and emotional health. Take Margaret, an 81-year-old retiree who lost her spouse a few years ago. After months of living alone, she felt increasingly isolated. Her daughter Sarah invited her to move into a renovated apartment above their garage. The space has its own entrance, a small kitchen, and a cozy living area, giving Margaret privacy and independence. She joins the family for dinners a few times a week, watches her grandson's soccer games, and occasionally babysits. But she also has her own schedule and social life. For Margaret, this arrangement has been transformative, bringing her closer to her family without sacrificing her autonomy. For Sarah's family, having Margaret nearby provides emotional support and practical help, creating a win-win dynamic. The key to success is clear boundaries. Before anyone moves in, families should have open conversations about expectations. What spaces are private? Who handles which responsibilities? How will finances be managed? These discussions prevent misunderstandings and ensure everyone feels respected. For example, Margaret and Sarah agreed that Margaret's apartment is her own space and family members knock before entering. They also set a schedule for shared meals to balance togetherness with independence. This structure fosters harmony and prevents resentment from creeping in. Financially, multi-generational living can ease burdens for both sides. Sharing a home often reduces costs for utilities, groceries, and even housing itself. In some cases, families may qualify for government programs or tax benefits designed to support multi-generational households. But the real value lies beyond the numbers. It's in the peace of mind that comes from knowing you're not alone if something unexpected happens. If this idea resonates with you, drop number 2 in the comments below to let me know you're following along. And if you're finding this content helpful, please subscribe so you don't miss our upcoming videos designed to inspire and inform. The third option is aging in place with smart home modifications, a solution that's empowering more seniors to stay in their homes safely and comfortably. This isn't about clinging to the past or refusing change. It's about proactively adapting your space to support your needs so you can live independently for as long as possible. With thoughtful planning and modern technology, your home can become a partner in your aging journey, not an obstacle. Smart home modifications range from simple upgrades to more significant renovations. Common changes include installing grab bars in bathrooms, adding non-slip flooring, or replacing traditional bathtubs with walk-in showers. For those with mobility challenges, stair lifts or ramps can make a home fully accessible. Lighting is another key area. Motion sensor lights and brighter bulbs reduce the risk of falls, especially at night. These changes aren't about admitting defeat, they're about creating a space that works with you, enabling you to move through your days with confidence. Technology plays a pivotal role in this approach. Voice-activated assistants, like Amazon's Alexa or Google Home, can control lights, thermostats, and even appliances, reducing physical strain. Medical alert systems provide peace of mind, connecting you to help with the push of a button. Video doorbells and smart locks enhance security, while automated pill dispensers ensure medications are taken on time. These tools aren't just conveniences, they're lifelines that preserve independence and dignity. For families, knowing these systems are in place can alleviate worry, allowing them to support your choice to stay home without constant oversight. Psychologically, aging in place with modifications protects something irreplaceable, your sense of self. Surrounded by familiar objects, scents, and routines, you remain grounded in a way that institutional settings can't replicate. Research shows that seniors who stay in their homes often report higher life satisfaction and lower stress levels, as the continuity of their environment reinforces emotional stability. It's not just about staying put, it's about staying you. Consider James, a 79-year-old widower who experienced a fall that shook his confidence. Instead of moving to a facility, he decided to remodel his home. He installed a walk-in shower, added grab bars, and upgraded his lighting system. At first, he worried these changes signaled weakness, but within weeks, he felt more liberated than he had in years. He could navigate his home without fear, host friends for card games, and even continue his hobby of gardening. For James, these modifications weren't about aging, they were about reclaiming his freedom. His family supported the decision, helping with the costs and checking in regularly, which strengthened their bond and reinforced his sense of agency. While home modifications can involve upfront costs, they're often more affordable than long-term care facilities. Many communities offer grants or low-interest loans for accessibility upgrades, and some insurance plans cover certain modifications. The emotional and psychological benefits, however, are priceless. This option requires planning and a willingness to adapt, but for those who choose it, it's a powerful way to age with strength and independence. The fourth option is multi-generational living, with an emphasis on clear boundaries, a variation of the second option, but with a deeper dive into its nuances. Enjoyson and close-knit families are increasingly turning to this model, but it's not about squeezing everyone under one roof and hoping for the best. When structured thoughtfully, this arrangement offers companionship, shared responsibilities, and emotional support that's hard to find in institutional settings. The difference lies in the intentional boundaries that make it sustainable. Unlike informal arrangements, where roles can become blurred, successful multi-generational living starts with honest conversations. Families should discuss expectations up front. What are the private spaces? Who handles household chores or finances? How will time together be balanced with personal time? These agreements ensure that seniors aren't seen as caretakers or guests, but as equal partners in a shared home. This clarity prevents burnout and fosters mutual respect that strengthens relationships over time. Psychologically, this setup provides profound benefits. Living with family reduces loneliness, a silent but pervasive threat to older adults' health. Being part of daily life, whether it's sharing meals, celebrating milestones, or simply chatting about the day, creates a sense of purpose and belonging. For seniors, contributing to the household, whether through wisdom, storytelling, or small tasks, reinforces their value. For younger family members, the presence of elders offers stability and perspective, enriching their lives in ways they might not immediately recognize. Take Robert, an 82-year-old who lost his wife and struggled with isolation. His son invited him to move into a private suite in their home, complete with a bedroom, bathroom, and small sitting area. They agreed that Robert would have his own space and schedule, but he's welcome to join family dinners and activities. Robert now enjoys reading to his grandkids, sharing stories from his career, and even teaching them how to garden. His son's family values his presence, and the clear boundaries ensure everyone has room to breathe. For Robert, this arrangement has rekindled his sense of purpose, proving that aging doesn't mean retreating from life. Financially, this option can be a relief, as shared costs for housing and utilities reduce expenses for everyone. Some families also explore tax benefits or government programs that support multi-generational households. Emotionally, the benefits are even greater. Knowing you're surrounded by loved ones provides a safety net that no facility can match. If this idea speaks to you, comment number 4 below. And don't forget to subscribe for more content tailored to your journey. The fifth option is independent living communities with on-demand support, a middle ground that's often overlooked. Many people assume the only choices are staying home alone or moving into a nursing home. But independent living communities offer a vibrant alternative. These communities are designed for seniors who are largely self-sufficient, but want access to support when needed, combining freedom with security in a way that feels empowering. In an independent living community, you typically have your own apartment or cottage, giving you privacy and autonomy. Support services, like meals, housekeeping, or transportation, are available but optional, allowing you to customize your experience. Social activities, from fitness classes to book clubs, are offered, but participation is your choice. Medical care or personal assistance is just a call away, never intrusive. This flexibility ensures you can live life on your terms, while knowing help is there if you need it. The greatest strength of these communities is their ability to combat loneliness, a subtle but serious threat to aging well. Loneliness doesn't just dampen mood, it's linked to higher risks of depression, cognitive decline, and even weakened immunity. Independent living communities foster connection through shared spaces, events, and activities, creating opportunities for friendships and meaningful interactions. Unlike nursing homes, these aren't one-size-fits-all. Some communities focus on wellness, others on arts or outdoor recreation, allowing you to choose a place that aligns with your passions. Consider George, a 77-year-old widower who felt trapped in his empty house after retirement. His children lived far, and he craved connection. He moved into an independent living community with a music room, walking trails. At first, he was hesitant, but soon joined a jazz band, started hiking with new friends, and even organized a weekly movie night. The staff handled his laundry and provided occasional transportation to doctor's appointments, but George remained in control of his life. For him, the community didn't just offer a place to live, it gave him a place to thrive. The seventh and final option is intergenerational living communities, a quietly transformative trend that's redefining aging. Unlike traditional senior-only facilities, these communities bring people of all ages together in vibrant, inclusive neighborhoods. Imagine living in a place where your neighbor is a young teacher, a family with kids lives across the street, and college students share the community garden. These spaces are designed for connection, fostering real relationships that bridge generational gaps. In intergenerational communities, seniors aren't isolated, they're integral. You might share a meal with a young professional, help a neighbor with a project, or teach a skill like cooking or woodworking. In return, younger residents offer practical help, carrying groceries, fixing tech issues, or simply being there for a chat. This mutual exchange isn't charity, it's a partnership that enriches everyone. Studies show that seniors in these communities experience slower cognitive decline and lower rates of loneliness, while younger residents gain empathy and perspective. Take Helen, a 76-year-old who moved to an intergenerational community in Colorado. She leads a monthly storytelling circle for local teens who help her with tasks like gardening or navigating her tablet. The community's shared spaces, library rooms, walking paths, and cafes encourage natural connections. Helen says she feels more energized and valued than she has in years. This option isn't about retreating from the world, it's about re-engaging with it, with purpose and joy. As we come to the end, take a moment to reflect, not with fear, but with clarity. Aging is a gift, but it requires intention to live it well. The challenges, physical decline, emotional isolation, cognitive strain, are real, but they're not inevitable. The choices you make now, informed by options like these, can shape how you feel, think, and live in your later years. Whether it's staying home with support, living with family, modifying your space, or joining a community, the goal is the same: to ensure your years are filled with meaning, connection, and control. What resonated with you today? Was it the idea of staying in your home with in-home care, the warmth of multi-generational living, or the innovation of intergenerational communities? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know one thing you learned and how you plan to apply it. Your voice matters, and reading your comments inspires us to keep creating content that informs and uplifts. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Thank you for spending time with us, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.